So we're going to discuss a very important topic today. We're going to talk about the mind. So I want to understand from all of you, what is the mind? Or what are we even understanding? How does the mind uh, regulate your life? How does everyone begin to live? How is everyone existing? कैसे है? What is the role of the mind for every one of us? Anybody. There's no right and wrong answer. So definitely it's okay. So what is the mind according to us? Vani, Vidushi, Sanika should be able to answer this.
Mind will be, if we don't have the mind, we won't have the rational thinking because the heart sometimes is all over the place.
That means what you're saying is rational thinking, when it develops. Thank you so much, Mr. Johari. You said mind regulates body and universe. I want to say I have a little different opinion on what you said, but yes, we're going to come to it. So the mind, Vidushi, you're telling me that mind is equal to rational thinking. However, developmental psychology says rational thinking develops for us by the time we are 8 years of age. So before that, there is no mind.
There is.
Right? There is. There is the mind before. Correct? So then, what is the mind?
Mind is, I feel, like
I
your
think-
CPU. It's there to regulate your body, your decisions, your functioning, working.
So you are saying mind controls the regulation of the body. I'm confusing all of you. I want to do that. I will confuse you before I convince you.
I think mind is who pushes us think maybe it's positive or maybe it can be negative.
Mind is, okay, a very beautiful thought. Mind is neither positive nor negative. The outcome of what the mind does defines whether it is positive or negative experience for us.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
The outcomes are what define whether things are positive or negative. Because when we are choosing, we are not choosing anything that is negative. When we act, we are never acting upon something that is going to be a negative consequence for us. So the mind has chosen something as a positive outcome. Unfortunately, we did not take into consideration so many other aspects of our environment or of our own personality, of the interactions I have with the other elements in the universe, in the environment, that we make mistakes. Right? So positive, negative, good, bad, right, wrong are all concepts of humans. At the universal level, there is no right, wrong, good, bad, pap, punya. All this is very, very different. It is not something that's significant or is not in accordance to what is happening with us. Our choices are defined by the mind. What makes the mind choose a certain stimulus or a certain reaction pattern against another? Why does a mind choose a certain decision? Why does a mind make a certain decision for us? We are going to
Learnings and
discuss.
past experience.
Yes, learning and past experiences, definitely. So, when do we start learning?
In the womb.
I'm asking you valid questions. Yes, in the womb,
Yes.
as a zygote. That is the experience that you are carrying of this lifetime. If there are people who believe in a past life, then there are beliefs about the past life in your before you were even conceived. So how does the mind know what information to carry from which past life also into this body?
Maybe on that particular situation.
Maybe on the particular situation. Yes,
Yeah.
but situation who's defined, Aarti? How does the
By
mind
us,
know when
by
you are
us.
Okay, when you are born, how does the mind define what situation? Or how does the mind even experience or know about a situation? You're just born. So then learning will
Maybe
happen
the,
after you are born.
yeah.
So how does the mind know? Well, let me give you a simple analogy, an example. So there is a concept called as collective unconscious as described by Carl Jung. He's a psychologist who was a follower of Sigmund Freud, and he decided that, okay, there is a concept called as a collective unconscious from where we bring in information. Okay, so the soul is the passenger who decides that, okay, I want to go on a trip to Earth. And we always have a purpose for every visit that we do. Whenever we go out, either we are on a holiday or we have some purpose or the other for which we come to a vacation place from where we are. Do we agree, all of us?
Yes.
Right? Now, when you are coming to Earth as a human entity, there is some purpose. The purpose, I'm on a vacation. The purpose could be मुझे कुछ achieve करना है, मुझे कुछ करना है, मुझे family के लिए कुछ करना है, मुझे इसके लिए कुछ करना है. There is a life purpose that we are coming for. Okay. Now what happens is when you are going from point A to point B, आप travel कर रहे हो, तो क्या चाहिए? आप क्या क्या लेके जाओगे जब travel करोगे? सूटकेस लेके जाओगे ना, चीजों
Yes,
से
okay.
भरी हुई. आपको जो जरूरत पड़ेगी उस ट्रैवल में, वट एवर यू नीड इन दैट ट्रैवल, यू विल कैरी इन अ सूटकेस, राइट? आप आपकी हर चीज को तो कैरी करके नहीं जाते, राइट? सो नाउ योर माइंड is the suitcase which will collect information from the collective unconscious to travel on earth. When you are coming to earth to be born, your mind collects information from the collective unconscious. Okay. Now, when it is coming down from there, you are traveling from point A to point B. Point A is conception. Point B is death. जब आपका जर्नी खत्म हो जाता है, जब आपका वेकेशन खत्म हो जाता है, जब आपका ट्रिप धरती पर खत्म हो जाता है, your first breath is the time when you are taking the first breath. I'm not even saying conception, I'm saying breath, because you have to start your journey before somewhere, no? अर्थ पे एक्सपीरियंस करने के लिए आपका जर्नी कहीं तो भी शुरू होना चाहिए. योर जर्नी स्टार्ट्स बाय यू बीइंग अ सीड, बाय यू बीइंग अ zygote, the zygote of X and Y chromosome that comes from the mother and the father. And your journey begins. When this journey has begun, what happens is you have carried a mind with you which has got everything that you need on this journey in this mind. Okay? People who believe in past lives, tell me, आपने इतने सारे past lives जिए होंगे. Why is it that 1 or 2 or 3 past lives are active in your this lifetime? कभी सोचा है? You have been a plant sometime, you've been some animal sometime, you have been the sand and the dust sometime. And if you have been all of these things, why is it that you remember only human past lives and not any other past lives? Have you heard stories about somebody being a dog, an animal, a bird, a plant, a seaweed, or even a particle of dust somewhere? Have you ever heard stories, or when you have heard about past lives, have you ever heard of people saying, oh, I was a speck of dust in my past life? And when we are talking about a past life, please understand, we are talking about a single past life that has been triggered for my this lifetime's purpose. हम जब travel पे जाते हैं from one place to another, whenever we are on a vacation or anything, हमें पहचानने वाले या we find meet people who we recognize. अरे तुम इधर, how, कैसे? Oh my God, I didn't even expect to meet you here. होता है ना? We are not traveling together, पर अचानक आहा, अरे तुम इधर किधर? We had been to the Kumbh, and after the Dubki, we were coming back to our tent, and there we met the watchman of my building who was on vacation. And there was a aha moment for him also and for me also, because he didn't expect us to be there, and he didn't expect us to be there also. So if I have to draw parallels to this analogy, I am on a vacation to Kumbh, and this person who's from my past is come there, and there is a aha moment. Now, what happens with this aha moment? Something similar happens to us. We are on this earth for an experience, and when we come for this experience, we realize that somebody from the past has come here because there is some unfinished business. There is something जो हमें पूरा करना है उनके साथ, या वो हमें रिमाइंड करने के लिए आते हैं. They are here to remind us of something. Okay, so that is about the past. Let's understand, agar we are believing in past lives, we are believing in so many things that are spiritual sciences. Let's understand that only contributes to 2% of our mind. The remaining 98% is what we make of our lives in this lifetime. And if I can sort out 98% of that part of my life, do you think we'll have to go to the past life? Aarti, Vidushi, Mr. Tejraj, good morning. If
No, I don't think we have to go to the past life. It's
Yeah.
not required.
correct, 98% मेरी जिंदगी सुधर गई तो वो बाकी का 2% can continue to be, that much baggage I can carry. And that baggage is not just because the baggage is so that my 98% of my life can be eased out, because I have not become aware of the tools I have in my kitty today to deal with a problem, and therefore I go to a past life to look at the solution to my problem today. People say, no, we come to visit a past life out of curiosity. We just want to know whether past lives are there or not. तो तुम्हारी क्यूरियोसिटी का सल्यूशन इस लाइफ टाइम में तुम्हारे पास नहीं है, इसीलिए आप एक पास्ट लाइफ को देके एंटरटेनमेंट एंड सल्यूशन क्यूरियोसिटी का ढूंढने जाते हो. पास्ट लाइफ को देख के यस आई हैड अ पास्ट लाइफ, ये वाली खुशी मिलती है, ईगो मसाज मिलता है, वी आर हैप्पी.
Mental masturbation, mental masturbation.
Otherwise, yes. I can't hear you. You're muted, Vidushi.
I said, according to me, this would also be mental masturbation because you're giving your brain more fodder to do your math, not
Yes,
required.
yes. Yeah, definitely. I believe we are all spiritual beings for a human experience, not human beings for a spiritual experience. We are meant to live our lives. Mr. Tejraj, I'll take your question in a minute. We are all here to live our lives to the fullest as a human being that was meant to be today. And we are not here to become spiritual. We are already spiritual before we are born. We are going to die being spiritual beings. मौत के बाद तो हमें spirituality में ही लीन होना है. So can I do 100% justice to the human that I was meant to be? And why are we discounting the wisdom of the soul, of the spirit that decided that this is the life I want to lead in this time frame? Yes, Mr. Tejraj, you may ask your question now. Hello. Are you there, Mr. Tejraj?
Yes, I'm definitely there. So on what you were sharing, I just wanted to share.
Okay. So do
when
we
I had
understand
first
the
read-
concepts? Do we? Hmm.
Yeah. Can I go ahead?
Yes, please do.
Okay. So when I had first read the book by Dr. Brian Weiss, and I was very curious, as you just mentioned, about past life, PLR.
Hmm.
And that's when I came
Yes.
across a audio clip of Osho, where Osho talks
Right.
about, yes, PLR is possible. It can be done. I can also do
Hmm.
it. And then Osho mentions one fact. He
Hmm.
says, but why do you want to do that? Because if you accept that the creator or the nature is infinitely
Hmm.
more intelligent than you are,
Hmm.
and nature has chosen to hide some things from you,
Hmm.
why do you want to go there and try and figure things out?
Hmm.
And that's when I realized that in case I do a PLR and I
Hmm.
happen to discover that I was Adolf Hitler,
Hmm.
I would have a challenge living with myself.
Correct.
So yeah, I mean, quite
The
agree with what
idea,
you said.
right. And Mr. Tej Raj, understand, even if you were Adolf Hitler, let's assume even if you were Adolf Hitler, the point is, what is the purpose of Tej Raj to have that part of you opened in this lifetime? There is some benefit, there is some take back, there is some tool that you need in this lifetime for Adolf Hitler's life to open up for you now. So you could have been the most timidest of rabbit, and you could have been the most aggressive man-eating tiger in one of your past lives. If that past life opens up in your current life, then mean that is some benefit for you to know or to become aware of that trait of that person. Adolf Hitler, that name by itself is not wrong, is not bad. It is the energies and the traits that we attribute to that character that are right or wrong to humans today because of what he did and what we perceived he did. Because there is always a perception of right and wrong. There is no absolute right and no absolute wrong. There were people who loved Adolf Hitler and there were people who hated him. So there is absolutely no right and no wrong. In one person's warrior is another person's terrorist. So please understand that yes, because we attribute certain traits to a certain character or to a certain persona, we refuse or refute it, or we accept or we put them on a pedestal. I knew of a client who regressed in the PLR. So I'm also a PLR specialist. So who regressed into a past life and said, I am Satan's right hand Beelzebub. Research. Beelzebub is a character in the Bible. Not many of us have heard about him, but Beelzebub is Satan's right hand. And he is more cruel than Satan himself. And then this child regressed to say, I am Beelzebub. And I'm Beelzebub who's come here for a human experience. And this child was the most docile and the most obedient child to his parents. However, his obedience was not working for him. He was losing out on his individuality. And so, at a deeper unconscious level, he wanted to be a rebel to his parents. He never had the courage to be a rebellion to his parents. So then in a PLR, he realizes that he can be Beelzebub, who is the cruelest entity known to mankind. So if I can be the cruelest, I can blame it that, oh, it's not XYZ person doing it. It is the entity who I am from the past life that's doing this. And once he became aware, then he was able to reset his boundaries with his parents without feeling guilty about wronging his parents or about telling his parents, I'm not going to be the obedient child to you anymore. Does that make sense to you, Mr. Tejraj?
Yes, it does very much.
So please understand that child needed Beelzebub to come into his awareness because he did not have the courage socially to wrong or to tell his parents, back off. I'm not your slave. I'm not going to do what you want me to do. I have an individual identity which I need to exercise. Because he grew up being an obedient child. He got a lot of validation from being an obedient child. And he had to pile up the courage to say no to his parents. And what more to say? And of course, the parents were there in the regression. They were not sitting in the regression, but post the regression, he went and told them the story. So when they hear that, oh, अच्छा ये मेरा बेटा नहीं कर रहा है, वो उसके अंदर की जो आत्मा है past life वाली वो कर रही है, it is justified, no? I am not the villain. My illness is the villain. I am not angry with you, but I am, when I am not well slept, when I'm not well rested, then I become angry and I throw tantrums. So it's not my trait. It is a trait when external factors are different. This is a very good way of saying I'm not taking responsibility for myself. Please let me tell you, we are not villains of our lives. It is a very beautiful way of saying that, okay, I'm willing to look at a dark side of me. Let me not own that dark side first. Let me understand the benefit that comes from the dark side. When I recognize the benefit of that comes from the dark side, then I will own it, and then I will use it in with the discretion of my mind. When we are willing to do this, when we are willing to understand this, we take complete charge of our lives. We have to understand we have the ability to be the God and we have the ability to be the devil. I can be a person who can give life. I can be a person who can take life also. It is what I am choosing or practicing to be. How many of you have experienced in your life that people who we consider as bad, कि अरे इन्होंने तो इतना पाप किया, they are such papi atmas, and yet they just have a sudden quick death, or their life is just peaceful and very nice. And we are wondering, साले इतने पाप पुण्य करके इतने पाप किए हैं इन्होंने, but why is their life so easy? Have we seen such people in our lives? Yes, no, maybe so.
Yes, many now in Kali Yuga.
I'm telling you, no, all my mother-in-laws, all my in-laws are from that category only. All my in-laws are from that category. And all my outlaws, mere wale outlaws jo hai, they are all from the good category. Bichare, they have come to suffer. These people, my in-laws have come to as perpetrators, and my maike wale or my outlaws have come to become victims only in life. कितना गॉड वाला कॉम्प्लेक्स हो जाता है हमें. And yet, who is more powerful? The good is more powerful or the bad is more powerful?
I think good.
Please remember,
Good
the bad is more powerful. I'm breaking your myths. कभी आपने देखा है जो गुड होता है ना, वो हमेशा, yes, Mr. Tejraj.
I had asked a question to my mom long ago. She's no more, God bless her. Is love more powerful or hate more powerful?
Hate is.
And yeah, and then she told me love, and I replied her, no, hate is more powerful.
Yes. Because
I won't share why.
No, I tell you, because love, you claim to love so many things. Will you invest your time and energy to express your love to everybody or everything that you claim to love? But when you say, I hate something, how much of time, energy, money, how much of yourselves are you willing to sacrifice to justify the hate to somebody? And let me tell you, I'm going to give you I'm a total Bollywood fan. I'm a total Bollywood fan. I love Ekta Kapoor for all the drama she adds to everybody's life. So let me tell you, the good in Ekta Kapoor serials, the protagonist, she is suffering. And when she eventually decides to fight back, she has to go to God. Bhagwan, mujhe shakti dena, कि मैं इन सब से endure कर सकूं, इन सब को ये कर सकूं. Have you seen the villain or the mother-in-law go to the shaitan and say, hey shaitan, मेरे को शक्ति देना? ती बोलती, हट, शैतान वैतान नहीं, मैं खुद ही शैतान. The good doesn't say कि भाई मैं खुद ही भगवान. You have to go to the Bhagwan for the power. But the shaitan is saying, hut, I'm khudi shaitan. So when you are the shaitan, you don't need external validation for the shaitan. But when you're good.
As in sacred games, he says, na Apunich Bhagwan hai.
Yes,
the
absolutely.
shaitan says Apunich Bhagwan hai.
Definitely. Nawazuddin says, कभी कभी तो लगता है अपुनिच भगवान है. कभी कभी लगता है नहीं, मुझे पता है कि मैं भगवान हूं. So whatever I do or whatever happens to me is by my choice. It's not by anybody else's actions. It is what I perceive from the choices that I'm making or the perceptions that I'm making of my environment. And that's a very powerful statement. Adriti, you're the youngest in this group. What is your take on what we are discussing? Is it too much of a rocket science? तुम बोल रही हो मेरे को गॉसिप से फुर्सत नहीं, मेरे फ्रेंड्स के साथ गॉसिप करने से फुर्सत नहीं है, आई एम स्टिल वंडरिंग कि किसके बारे में बिचिंग करूं, और ये लोग क्या भगवान शैतान की बातें ले बैठे हैं.
Not too much of a rocket science, but थोड़ा सा complicated है.
I love the word but.
However,
You know why? Because but is always full of shit.
I remember.
And it always discounts everything you said before it. It is a soft blow to what is going to come. And the reality is what is going to come. Right? We are talking of the processes of the mind, what the mind is processing. We are still trying to understand what the mind is doing. And understand everything your mind can perceive in a thought has the potential to become your reality. Now, what will change from a thought to a reality are multiple things that happen. So the very first thing is when there is a thought, you add an emotion to that thought. And the emotion is, I want this thought to become a reality, or I don't want this thought to become my reality. Which one will become a reality faster? The I want or I don't want?
The I don't want one.
Yes, the I don't want will be a bigger reality sooner, because we are functioning from fear. And because we are functioning from fear, we are wanting that thing not to happen. It's a negative. So I will put in all my energy, all my time, all my resources to make sure that thing doesn't happen to me. आप जब घर खरीदते हो और उसमें दरवाजा लगाते हो और उसमें ताला लगाते हो, बेस्ट क्वालिटी ताला लगाते हो, how much time do you invest in a window and what will go into the window and the fresh air coming in versus what will keep you safe behind that door? The safety is coming, the need for safety comes from fear of not being safe. Fresh air to वैसे भी आता रहेगा. I can just have a mosquito net and a regular sliding windows or openable windows, and I still will have fresh air. If fresh air is my need. I'm not talking of aesthetics. Only fresh air. But when I'm saying only safety, I want to have the best lock. 7 levers, 11 levers, 24 levers, पता नहीं कितने levers का lock चाहिए. Because we don't feel safe. So when I'm looking at a negative aspect of threatening to my life, I will invest a lot of time, energy, money for it. But when I'm looking for a positive experience, I'm saying नहीं आया तो भी चलेगा, आया तो भी चलेगा. पर negative बिल्कुल नहीं आना चाहिए मेरी negative जिंदगी में. So we invest a lot of time, energy, effort in the negative. Now look at it from parents' point of view. आपका बच्चा हिस्ट्री में वीक है, मैथ में वीक है, हिस्ट्री और ज्योग्राफी में अच्छा है. क्या आप उसको एनकरेज करते हो हिस्ट्री ज्योग्राफी पढ़ने के लिए बार बार? क्या उसको बोलते हो अरे क्या बार बार हिस्ट्री की किताब लेके बैठा है, प्लीज मैथ का किताब भी लेके बैठ, थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस कर, थोड़ा साइंस कर. You are weak in that subject, so now strengthen that subject. We are not encouraging the positive, we are discouraging the outcome of the negative. So हम concentrate कहाँ कर रहे हैं? We are concentrating on the mind. We are concentrating on the negative perception of the experiences that the mind is collecting. अब आपका माइंड जो इतना पावरफुल है, जो आपकी हर सिचुएशन, हर थॉट को रियलिटी बना सकने की पावर रखता है. आप बनाने की पावर रखता है. आपके हर थॉट को रियलिटी बनाने की पावर रखता है. और हर चीज में अगर हमने नेगेटिव में इन्वेस्ट किया, what are you manifesting? What is the quality of life that you are manifesting? आप नेगेटिव को बोओगे तो पॉजिटिव थोड़ी ना रीप करोगे. देयर इज अ सेइंग, नो, रीप व्हाट यू सो. तो अगर फियर को सो किया है और उसको नर्चर किए जा रहे हैं तो क्या उगेगा? कौन सा पौधा उगेगा? सिक्योरिटी वाला पौधा उगेगा कि फियर वाला पौधा उगेगा, अनसेफ वाला पौधा उगेगा? When we are sowing or we are nurturing fear, we are nurturing unsafe fear, unsafety, feeling of unsafety. तो पौधा किस चीज का उगेगा? What are you going to create for yourself? Insecurity में अगर इन्वेस्ट करोगे, इनसिक्योरिटी में कैसे इन्वेस्ट करते हो? बाय इन्वेस्टिंग इन सिक्योरिटी. मुझे सिक्योर होना है, मुझे सिक्योर होना है, मुझे सिक्योर होना है. सिक्योर होना है का मतलब क्या है? मैं सिक्योर नहीं हूं. जो है उसमें इन्वेस्ट करते हो कि जो नहीं है उसमें इन्वेस्ट करते हो? जो नहीं है उसमें इन्वेस्ट करते हो. तो जो नहीं है उसमें अगर आप इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो तो देन आप क्या आएगा? कौन सा पौधा आएगा? जो नहीं है वही आएगा. यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग इन योर लैक, यू आर नॉट इन्वेस्टिंग इन योर अबंडेंस. So your mind is only going to manifest what you are investing in, the thoughts that you are investing in. The frequency and the intensity of your thought is going to define the quality of the life that you're going to lead. Now, Mr. Rajesh Johri will definitely agree with me, or maybe he can pitch in because he's an handwriting analyst. So he will tell us a thought, when you put an emotion to it, then you are investing a lot of energy in it. When you invest energy in it, then you pick up resources from your external environment to make it a reality. So you're putting your behaviors into it, you're putting action into it. Your action will then become a habit. Your habit will then become your character. Your character will then make it your reality. So thought, emotion, energy, reality, action में बदली हो जाता है. So when you know your thought, every thought you have in your head has a possibility of becoming a reality. Why do you not process what you really want in your life? Why are we not able to manifest what we want in our life? Is basically because I want this, but I'm investing here. Mr. Johri, do you agree, or do you have any inputs for us about how our thoughts become our reality? I think there might be a concern. Okay. Never mind. Do we agree to this?
Yes, we agree. Pallavi, you just said God complex in the beginning when you were discussing this. What is a God complex?
I believe कि मैं ही खुदा हूँ.
But
So
वो
the
तो अच्छा
people,
point है ना,
हाँ
अहम
है ना,
ब्रह्मास्मि.
but it's not coming from humility. It's coming from arrogance, or it's coming from fear.
Okay.
अगर अहम ब्रह्मास्मि है, so then you create whatever is happening in your life is 100% what you have chosen. Will you take responsibility for everything that's not working in your life?
Yes, I learned it from you. Good, bad, everything is mine.
Correct. So how many of us are okay saying that अरे आज मेरा एक्सीडेंट हुआ लेकिन बाइकर की गलती नहीं थी, या कार वाले की गलती नहीं थी, मैं मर गई लेकिन मेरी गलती, मेरी स्पाइन टूट गई, मैं पैरालाइज हो गई लेकिन मेरी ही गलती है. It's mine. Then don't sue the biker, don't sue the car guy. Because मेरा है ना. Please remember.
But-
एक मिनट.
But don't you think actions have
Actions have consequences, but only my actions, my consequences. Your actions, your consequences. Your actions are not my consequences. They are my perceived consequences. Let me tell you. रास्ते पे आप चल रहे हैं. Okay, you are walking and this car is coming in full speed. And he comes and bangs into you. You are paralyzed. आपको नहीं लगता कहीं ना कहीं आपकी जिम्मेदारी भी है इसमें? Because if I was so present in my moment this time that I saw the car coming or I became aware of the car coming, I should have backed off. Sometimes when two cars are coming in full speed like this and they go into an accident is because दोनों के ईगो इतने डैमेजिंग है एक दूसरे को. तू कैसे आगे जाएगा, मैं जाऊंगा, मेरा राइट फर्स्ट, माय राइट टू गो फर्स्ट, यू कांट ओवरटेक मी, आई तो क्या तेरी बड़ी गाड़ी है, तो तू बड़े बाप का बेटा है क्या? All these thoughts in my head, and that's when I have an accident because I am not willing to back off, you are not willing to back off. My right, I do this while I'm crossing, my right, pedestrian right first, I will walk through. ओके वॉक थ्रू. पीछे वाला गाड़ी वाला बोलेगा आई डोंट केयर, तू एक मच्छर है, मैं तेरे को उड़ा के चला जाऊंगा. तो तुम तो पैरालाइज हो गए. हाउ मेनी टाइम्स डू यू थिंक बिफोर यू किल अ मस्कीटो और अ कॉकरोच? तो उस गाड़ी वाले के लिए तो तुम वही मच्छर और कॉकरोच बन गए ना. पता नहीं कितने मच्छर और कितने कॉकरोच हमें बद्दुआ देते होंगे कि उनकी जान गई या वो पैरालाइज हो गए या उनके बच्चे मर गए हमारी वजह से. So either I can be in surrender to whatever is happening and accept everything as it is, which is the rule of the animal kingdom and nature. When you break a tree or when you cut down a tree or when you pull out flowers from a tree, the plant is not fighting back, is not saying, wait, I'm going to take revenge. You wait, I'll take you to court for pulling out my baby. I'm going to make sure that you are hurt because you pulled out my branches. When you run over a puppy or when you run over a cat or when you run over an animal on the streets, the animals don't fight you back. They just surrender to their fate and say, I'm in pain, God, please take care of me. The development of something called as a neocortex. 2 साल की उम्र के बाद डेवलप होता है हमारे में. तब तक we are in our natural selves. We are not reactive, we are responsive. We have become reactive because we function for surviving. हमें डर लगता है कि we will not survive. And who has this fear of survival? The weakest in the link. उस पूरे लाइफ साइकिल में, पूरी एनिमल किंगडम के साइकिल में वीकेस्ट इन द लिंक ह्यूमन बीइंग, जो बहुत घमंड करता है अपने एक नियोकॉर्टेक्स और अपनी एबिलिटी ऑफ थिंकिंग पर. Because if I'm a thinking person, can I enhance my thinking so that we can live as a community of all the individuals, of all the plants, of all the animals, and survive in harmony? Is there competition with nature and things in nature? हम तो आपस में भी competition करते हैं. Mine and yours, अपना और पराया, live together as a human race. Too much confusion, too much of overwhelm, too much of information overload for everyone.
No, I'm liking it.
Little bit,
Sanik,
little bit.
it's an overload for Sanika. I know that. Okay. Thank you for being brutally honest, Sanika. Yes,
It's
yes,
more
yes.
like McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Thank you. Thank you. So do we understand what we are doing and how we are functioning from the limited neocortex? And neocortex कितना बड़ा होता है biologically देखा है? एक pea size से थोड़ा सा मोटा, अपने छोले के साइज का, और उसकी ability के घमंड में हम कैसे जिए जा रहे हैं. वो neocortex के ऊपर हम लोग कितना thought. I'm sorry, I like Vidushi rightly said, it's mental masturbation minus the orgasm. Right? So understand your mind is processing. We have habituated to process from fear. We are thinking or we are processing from fear. We are only living in fear. Fear is coming from the need to survive, but it's also coming from the fear that I will not survive. That is what your mind is doing to you every single time. If I am aware, if I am present, if I am mindful, then I pick up thoughts to process. Otherwise, thoughts are automatic. They're just happening. So, coming back to my analogy of the travel, your body is the vehicle in which your spirit or your soul travels from the first breath to the last breath for a purpose which has been defined by the spirit or the soul. The fuel of the car or the vehicle is the number of breaths that you have been granted or you have decided you need for this journey. The first breath is when you start to use the fuel. The last breath is when you have exhausted the fuel. There is no recharging of the fuel. The recharging is only happening when you are using the fuel mindfully. And how do you use this fuel mindfully? Is by meditations, by pranayams. That is the maximum utilization of the breath. By not putting wrong food. अगर आप केरोसिन मिक्स करके डीजल या पेट्रोल बॉडी में डालोगे, आउटपुट क्या होगा? Your car engine is going to be spoiled. That's how when you eat unhealthy or you eat unmindfully, when you eat healthy food also unmindfully, then it's damaging to the body. So putting in the fuel, what you are doing to your body is also something that you have to remember mindfully. The breath is going to be utilized accordingly. And if you can extend your life or reduce your life depending on how your breaths are being used by your body to do the different functions your body needs to do. So whether you are exercising and आपका regular maintenance होता है क्या body का? Exercising is not only for your physical body, it's also a good way for your mind. The mind is the driver. अगर ड्राइवर को आप कंट्रोल में नहीं रखोगे, चेक में नहीं रखोगे, तो आपका ड्राइवर आपको तो घुमाने लेके जाएगा. And then it will create dis-ease to the body. What is dis-ease? Dis-ease is disease in the body. So then we are suffering. And then we are sitting at the age of 65 and 70. हाय रे भगवान अभी उठा ले, अभी बहुत हो गया, बहुत जी लिया, अभी तो कोई मतलब ही नहीं है जिंदगी का. All those stories come up, no? Have we seen old people play this drama? हाय मैंने अभी इतना सबका किया है, I was such a nice human being, why am I suffering? भगवान कहाँ सोया है रे तू? कितना ड्रामा. भगवान बोला ये डोंट ड्रैग मी इनटू योर ड्रामा, तूने ही चूज किया है फर्स्ट ब्रेथ लास्ट ब्रेथ, सो डोंट ड्रैग मी इनटू योर ड्रामा. योर स्टोरी यू लिव इट. राइट. एंड देन व्हेन वी फील हेल्पलेस वी रन टू गॉड. मंदिर में जाते हैं, उपास करते हैं, अर्चना करते हैं, पूजा पाठ कराते हैं, बहुत कुछ करते हैं. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. The reasons for why we do it, those define the outcomes of what we are doing. Am I praying because I'm fearful, or am I praying because I'm really thankful for what the quality of life I'm having? Am I really happy, or am I doing it because the society, the community has told me, no, you have to serve, you have to do this, ye karo, ye mat karo. How is my relationship with God? Is it based on love or is it based on fear? Is it based on gratitude or is it based on insecurities? Most of us have our relationship based with God. When I say God, I'm not talking of an entity. I'm talking of the universal energies which are always providing you what you want, what you need. Sorry, what you need. The universal energies always provide you with what you need, not what you want. Our wants are defined by our insecurities. Our needs are defined by the best way. How can I live my life in the best possible way and make justice to what I was meant to be? That is a need. I need air. I need breaths. It's always provided for us. You don't have to worry where my next breath is going to come from. It's there. Do we ever wonder, I'm still alive, I'm still breathing? It's so automatic. तुम भगवान को मांगने जाते हो कि भगवान give me my next 5 breaths. It's taken for granted. It's all there. You only ask what is not there. So instead of looking at what is not there, look at what is there. And what can you strengthen? What can you say thank you for? Invest in what you want, not in what you don't want. You are going to multiply it. So, body is the vehicle in which your spirit, which is the passenger, or the soul, which is the passenger, is traveling from one point to another with a limited fuel, which is your breath. Your first breath will define your last breath. Your purpose are the stops that your body or your mind will take to learn from it and evolve. That is the purpose, no? आपका साइट सीइंग का points, आपका wisdom वाला points, आपका spiritual points जो भी है, those are the breakdowns that you will have during your journey. साढ़े साती जैसे हम कहते हैं, साढ़े साती is defined are those points where is the highest amount of learning that needs to happen. The faster I learn my lessons, the better is the quality of life. The slower I am in the lessons, the longer is the suffering in that situation. So jaldi jaldi पढ़ते हैं और बढ़ते हैं ना. Why do we need to be stuck in our pain? By the way, let me tell you, people love to be stuck in their pain because people don't know what it is. Tushar, do you have that video about why people are stuck in their pain? The Insta video about the pain?
Yeah, I have.
Can you
We'll
please
share.
play it? Please play it right now.
Just a second.
You can share your screen. Probably it's there on your screen. While he's looking for the video, it is a video about why people love to be in their pain. Because they don't know what it is to be beyond that pain. We don't know, if I don't have this pain, then how to be. We love to be in a victim phase because we've been in the victim phase for so long that that's the only thing we know. We don't like to be rescued. We don't like to look at a solution to the problem because we believe कि इसका solution हो ही नहीं सकता. We define ourselves based on the problem we are facing. And we don't want to go beyond. So, with such thoughts, understanding that point A to point B, you understand what the mind does. Your mind is the driver who has carried a suitcase of some information from past lives, but is creating its experiences and new information throughout the journey and is collecting it and keeping it in itself. The vehicle is the body. The breath is the fuel. The passenger is the soul who's traveling to become wiser. And how do we get wiser is knowledge that I bring in and the experience that I collect because of the knowledge that makes me wise. Knowledge plus experience is equal to wisdom. When I'm wiser, I pass my class and I go to the next class. If I don't pass that class, then I come back again to repeat the class, which is a past life or a future life. I'm coming back into another life because I did not pass that class. And I digressed in my journey. I did something different. So that is all for today. Thank you so much for listening to me. Any questions about your mind and what it does? Then definitely I can take questions. But otherwise, for today, we are done.